Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the last series before the main event. NILI Lithuanians, CAPOCH the Vikings. Very important moment for both, because CAPOCH want to be in another main event. But for NILI, he want to be in what can be his first S-tier event, you know. So the motivation for both players, Winchester, can be higher.
Yeah, I agree. And being top 32 is meaning a lot for both of them. I think CAPOCH he might be a little bit angry about the big tournaments, you know, because he was not qualified for the last one. He always was even close to top 8, like top 8 of the past Red Bull. I mean, past before the last one. And he was always close to the highest level, and now he a little bit further from it. So he wants to prove himself that he still can compete with the best players in the world. And for NILI, it's always challenging because he was, as you said, probably never in an S-tier event, and he wants to prove himself that he can be there, he can compete with everyone, and I think this match is important for both of them.
Let's check the map, guys, and then CAPOCH as a green in the north, goal at the back, a stone at the back, one wood line on the right side. He's going to that one, easy to wall till the edge of the map. The berries on top of that hill, not really ideal. I like the goal and the stone, but always very important, the berries. And that berries are painful, Mr. Winchester.
Yeah, I agree, but NILI map, his side woodline is not as great as CAPOCH because it's almost on the back for him, easy to wall, but for NILI, the left woodline is not really good to take early, so he will has the super forward lumber camp, as we can see now, and if you don't really wall properly on where he has the second goal, then it's going to be really vulnerable. So map is a little bit different, but still balanced, I think.
Okay, so the thing here is that what NILI has to do is to try, seems his Lithuanians, try to put some early pressure on CAPOCH, and then that forward woodland make it secondary, because then he's gonna get the initiative, so no problem about the map.
Yes, if Viking will not go for a militia approach, because militia is probably the most aggressive approach, right? And with Vikings, you have better militia opening if you don't really use your 100 foot. And these woodlines can be a real issue in Castle Age. That's the problem as well. And this is where Vikings shine, right? Because they go Castle Age usually earlier than they are opponents, and it's going to be really tough to defend these woodlines if we get into this position.
Let me say something to the viewers, please, and mods and people that has subscribers and everything. Twitch play ads every 30 minutes, you know, no matter what. I can play earlier if I remember, and I could have played the ad before this game start, and then it's cooled down another 30 minutes. I forgot. We were checking all this too, and we were talking about the other season, and I forgot, so there's an ad now, so please tell to the viewers that is what it is. Twitch just play the ads, no matter what. Every 30 minutes, they play ads. I can just play, but sometimes I forget. So I apologize. I will try to pay more attention, but since there's many things going on and I'm excited, well, I forget about these things because I'm just hyped with the games and focus on that. So, yeah. Just
that's okay, no
out.
problem. Yeah, we can repeat the little small things like with 2 villagers on Wood, NILI will probably, this is not repeating, this is something you that we didn't mention before. He will probably go for super early upgrade. It can be militia, it can be archers, but it's not going to be regular scouts by Lithuanians. So we'll see some range fights probably, and Buff will go up without the mill and probably try to make it some aggression approach. The issue also that CAPOCH doesn't know that the wood line for the NILI is almost in the middle of the map, so he doesn't really know yet that he can't play super aggressive and try to use this map advantage.
NILI app is good, man. I mean, if you are Lithuanians, 18 population app is still ambitious, it's strong, but now you need to do something with it. His mining goal, so I believe he's gonna go militias or he's gonna go for archers.
As I see this about build order, I'm not really pro because I didn't practice this with lead to militias, but I think if you want to go for 2 militia, then you build barrack first and then you build a mining camp, and barrack is your second building to go up in feudal age. But if you want to go just straight archers, then you build a mining camp first. So now we saw the mining camp first. Oh, by the way, scout can go to the TC. Yeah, CAPOCH reacted. Okay, good.
CAPOCH reacted, yes, but Go on.
Yeah, so second building is barrack, so he will not go for 2 militia. But CAPOCH, by the way, he made 2 militia, but he didn't send them. What the reason behind that? Okay, he's going for the third one, but I'm not sure that this is really good. And he could see the goals, right?
Yeah. So NILI's going archers.
He couldn't.
Ah. He
But
couldn't
I
see the
think
goal.
the bug because, or maybe he couldn't.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't see the goal. He didn't see the goal. And this is good now, of course, for NILI.
Yeah, it must be good for NILI because all his resources right now in one spot with Lithuanians, you don't need to go for berries because you have extra food, so you can survive a little bit longer on your own TC food. And if he make a small walls, then he'll be fine. But I don't understand why he's not walling earlier, right? He's trying to make walls now, and this is like a panic walls already. Like two skates, a lot of palisades.
But he's fine because he has walk with the barrack and the archery range. It's his buildings.
He won't be in time. He might be not be in time. By the way, if CAPOCH just sent those militias earlier without idle, he could go in.
And now he's walling. He's gonna be fine in time now. He's gonna wall. He has to be careful. They are very low HP. Is this a hole? No. He will have now archers, and now he should be fine. The 3 militias are annoying. If he opened the gate here, I'm gonna cry. After making this, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean, but he's doing fine. Just fine. That's a problem. Those men at times, remember, 54 HP, so tanky, really tanky, and he's already nice. He has now the archery range CAPOCH, but those men at times now shouldn't make any damage because NILI has already 2 archers, 22 ballists. He's doing the tone watch. I like a lot that with the map he has, he's doing the tone watch, honestly.
Yeah, because he's afraid of forward tower. That's a really good idea by him. I like it. And also what I like, the way the CAPOCH is walling. I think that's amazing. Yes, his bears will be vulnerable, but all other things he will be like fully walled, and this is like the ideal way on this map, maybe.
Yeah, and I have to say that I also like a lot that he's doing the blastsmith. Fletching is gonna be right away, even before the mill. I don't think he need to wall now the mill, but he's being safe completely. The scout is the problem here, so he need to send more archers. The archer is still at home. Well, one skirmisher now because he has no goal to make more. All good for NILI here. With 5 seconds idle TC. Good play by NILI.
Yeah, you mentioned the good thing that he has no idle, but farms only now. And you know Vikings economy has slight advantage about the food. And as you said, he's doing skirms already. If he won't be successful with later attack on CAPOCH base, then those skirms will not pay off, and the Viking will be earlier on Castle Edge, and then he can snowball into this food line. This is what I mentioned before.
Okay. Now his economy is starting to be a little bit more at the limit. He's doing a couple of farms, and now he will start to make idle TC because no food. No food at all, but now he's trying to counterattack. Let's see. One thing that he has also better here, NILI, if he's going now with the army, he's gonna be ahead. He has fletching. His opponent no fletching, and you were talking about CAPOCH economy. Not even double B tags. No double B tags. No horse collar. No nothing. And that's really bad. You got wheelbarrow, okay, but not a single upgrade. And now he's doing a tower on the goal. I understand that tower on the goal is it's a dangerous map he has here, but he could wall a little bit farther. I don't know. Anyway, let's see now. He's coming with the archers. He has the fletching, no fletching. Now fletching for CAPOCH. He has the farmers, yes, 7 farmers, but NILI has now even more, 8. 8 already, and no horse collar. He's walling a little bit. The men-at-arms is still around, and that's why the tower, I like it. And here, he's on the berries now, doing the damage. Let's see the micro by the German player. I will put the flags in a moment when the game is stabilized. Remember, German, if you are new guys, NILI is German and CAPOCH is from Argentina. Here's the men-at-arms, but he walled very, very nice. No mistakes at all. And at the end, look at the KD. It's almost no kills at all, both playing... Trying to be aggressive, but no mistakes so far. Let's see now those men-at-arms. He's gonna wall the goal or not? He has the tower. He's doing good job. Nah, those men-at-arms under the... Ooh, but look at CAPOCH now. Going to the wood, doing a lumber camp. I'm not so sure he will need to delete that palisade. It's okay. And now... No. Don't attack with the Villier. NILI's gonna lose a Villier. He lost a Villier. That wasn't a good move. And now... Well, this is what happened when you are trying to go aggressive. And your opponent is fully wall as CAPOCH is, that with the map that you have, you're gonna be in a problem. Because now all the army from NILI is out of position, Winchester.
I thought you forgot about me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like the idea by CAPOCH that he went forward while he was under attack. There was a slight mistake what I wanted to mention, but I will skip it. Like, he didn't need to make any skirm because this is exactly where he get idle on food. If he could skip the skirm, which is not really making his army stronger. But those man-at-arms, I think he used them like perfect, right? Going at this tower without being afraid that archers will be there, because at the same time he was attacking the wood line, keeping archers and all attention by NILI there. So CAPOCH is playing amazing, as you said. But NILI didn't make too many mistakes as well, right?
Yeah. The thing is, the woodland for CAPOCH on the right is a little bit closer than the NILI on the left. But if NILI was doing the lumber camp on the wood on the left, look at the walls he did with the houses. He could have wall where the archers are from CAPOCH now. Instead of going for the forward wall, I think he could have used easily the wood on the left. That's the mistake, in my opinion, that NILI did. Why not the lumber camp there?
I would say no, because you cannot really plan those walls because they're kind of too far. But yeah, of course, that could be an opportunity, but it's not going to be really easier.
But Winchester, but the forward wood line here is worse probably. I don't know.
It's all anyway. Spot. Second lumber camp is bad, but that was a panic lumber camp.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, markets for both players. Now trying to attack. He's attacking on the woodland. The truth is that NILI has 51 population, CAPOCH 53. Resources are the same. He basically lost only one villager, and his economy is really okay. He's doing more archers, and now, since he has the Tone Watch, he might see those archers going in the north. He's trying to killing a villager now to CAPOCH, so basically, they are almost the same right now, using the market, but even using the market, selling 200 stone, NILI has the resources to go up faster to Castle than CAPOCH, and is doing a really nice job on the way to Castle. NILI has the advantage now, if he is not losing the army in front.
Exactly. What I like about NILI now, because he was denying the berries for all time, and this is exactly the point where Vikings couldn't use their advantage about food, because berries are so important. So he kind of used his bonus about the map, right? Because he had a bad wood line, but at the same time, CAPOCH has really terrible berries, and this is what paid off right now for NILI. So oh, by the way, the second army.
Ooh, this is very good.
Can kill those archers. That's really
He's
important.
gonna kill. He's really good. Actually, look at the army numbers. Look at the army numbers. And now we need to start to talk in the following. What NILI should do here? University and Ballistic?
I think skirm play against Vikings is good. He built a second range here. If I would be him, I would not switch into cavalry because it's so expensive to go for two type of units. So he has no chance to give any advantage in hands of CAPOCH in this one. So going for skirms, which is faster for Lithuanians, is a good idea. He's doing stable right now. I'm not sure about this. I think that ballistic, as you mentioned it, could be a much better decision here.
Yeah, well, maybe he's afraid that this is going only skirmishes. The Vikings having also wheelbarrow and horse collar, he can go himself nice, so he might be ready for that. But he's raiding again. He's attacking in two spots at the same time. I like this a lot. He's in the north, he's on the right as well, and well, creating chaos on the economy. Efficiency for both is pretty much the same, and the game is so close at the moment, Mr. Winchester. Really close.
Now, what is cool thing that we didn't mention, that CAPOCH has deleted his wall on the left and built those houses more further. So right now he can take the wood line on the left side of this lumber camp. This move is kind of saving him the game right now, because this is the only wood he can take safe. Because on the right he will probably lose the villager. One, maybe two.
One down.
Yeah,
okay.
That's too hard. His economy.
But this is a better position for NILI. He has the lead skirmishes, Bodkin, crossbow, with a map that is not really great, as you can see. He has created a nice base. That tower is definitely helping. He's being super active with the army. Really, really active with the army. And we gotta see what happened here now. Okay, he's gonna now take the palisade, we will see. But again, he's raiding, and he forced him to make the siege workshop. He can see the siege workshop. He can. So now you need to micro like God. But he's doing a good job. He's also on the farmers in front of the berries. You can see that NILI didn't let CAPOCH to take the berries at all.
Yeah, mangonels are good. It will kind of balance the skirm upgrade by Lithuanians. So mangonels are so important here. But as we saw before, NILI has stable, so he can try to make start to produce the knights now instead of try to go. Okay, he's going for siege workshop. I think Bath is a mistake. Like something one is good, but going for Bath, stable, and siege workshop is a mistake here because he could try to just see the new farms, try to get the +1, maybe later +2 armor, just master knight in one stable, and once you have like 4 or 5, just jump on the mangonels.
Yeah, and also because you are not using, you are spending resources for nothing. So, well, now he's doing the knight. Okay, let's see. He's kinda cornered himself. Look what he's doing with those archers. Getting the kill at least. He's gonna try to escape, but he can't. He now. Ooh.
Oh, CAPOCH doesn't know that it's what. He knows, by the way.
He noticed now, but now second TC is gonna raid again. One villager down, okay, he's now moving, and CAPOCH doesn't know, so he's going to the south, but now he's going to the north. Let's see if he's gonna be a bada boom. Let's see the micro. Ooh, he didn't kill it. And now NILI, he's gonna be able to kill the mangle. We will see. He need to go back. He's inside with his army. He can make a massacre in the goal. He's now gonna move there. Mangle as well. Knight is only 1 TC all in for NILI. Imagine here with ballistic, Beechester.
Exactly, ballistic.
He will kill everything. He will kill.
I don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that.
Oh my god!
Sure, that's really good for CAPOCH. I don't like the fact that he came there with the army. What the reason to be there with the crossbows, right? There was mostly skirms. He could be on the enemy base already. He could raid some blue line.
Sorry. On the right, but there's a knight.
On the right,
the knight now is gonna take it, and now he's gonna kill a lot of villains. Look at this with the archer. He's gonna kill a lot. The mangle is gonna die or not. Doing the monastery. This is a massacre or not? He's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it. He's repairing the damn mangonel with 10 villages. But that's a lot of resources that he's using. But NILI, save the army. You need to micro. Don't lose the army here. Well,
what is going on?
The knight is gonna kill the mangonel or not. He's repairing, but resources for the CAPOCH, 0 gold. He can't repair anymore because he has 0 gold right now. Incredible. So all aggressive here. 68 population, 74. What happened? All in for NILI. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
CAPOCH, he used all his resources for the years to repair this mangonel.
But now he's also going ballistic. So NILI is going everything. Siege, knights, ballistic. He needs some economy because he's on 9 farmers right now. I mean, he should make some echo or just now full push. What do you think?
Yeah, and I think the building eco behind is important because right now CAPOCH will be on 3 town centers. You can try to kill the units, but this is not nice. This is not siege forward, right? This is just skirms with ballistic. They won't kill all the CAPOCH economy. CAPOCH at some point will have enough units and enough villager to produce the army, and his eco will be just simply better. So I think it's good timing for NILI to add the town centers.
But what about if NILI go now redemption and just go all in? CAPOCH has no answer to that.
Yeah, but there is not too many siege right now, so he can try to.
Yeah, but he can push himself. I mean, he has 2 mangonels, so he can push himself. Just kill the monk. He's gonna kill the monk now. If he's doing some other knight, he did only 1 knight. Yeah, but now NILI need to do something else because, as you mentioned, Vikings economy, handcard for free. You know. 3 TCs, but there's a mangle. This is crazy, man. What the hell? Okay, but now make some knights. Look at the resources he has. I don't know. You need to do something else, but he can kill. But he's still killing a lot. Good. Okay, and killing more villagers here. Echo KD 7-1. Okay, 7-1, still killing, but
yeah, but it's still like 12 villagers more for CAPOCH, and at the same time he has 2 eco upgrades like handcart and wheelbarrow, and it doesn't seem like NILI really heavily pushing right now, so I can't say that his position is much better for NILI at the moment.
No, it's definitely not. And now you have to be careful with the mangonel. He's going to convert a skirmisher, doesn't matter too much, but he's still pushing now in the north. Well, the here is require a lot of multitasking. In the north, the mangonel here with the crossbows. Well, heal advantage and ballistic is gonna help a lot. Of course, scores still say that NILI is ahead, but this is quite tricky. With those resources that NILI has, why not balance a little bit the economy? Double stable on knights here, for example, you kill everything CAPOCH has.
Yeah,
in the
but
army he
even
has.
one stable is fine. He just need to use
Yeah.
res, right? He could just use the stable without idle, and then he could have like 4 or 5 knights, which is much more than enough to clean up all the mangrels across the map.
Yeah, he could clean everything nearly right now. Now he's gonna lose all his army in the right side. He's losing also the mangonel, and I don't understand why now is not doing army. He has 8 farmers, 800 gold. He has the market, heavy plow, doing the outburst, but with this approach now, CAPOCH is going to destroy him.
Oh,
in my
and
opinion.
castle, defensive castle for CAPOCH, I like it, because once he finishes it, he can start to make even berserkers, which can be really nice.
If he's doing that castle.
Oh yeah,
There's a-
and
Oh,
Ulysses. Almost!
Oh, shoot! Oh my god, he almost killed the castle, you know? He almost killed the castle. He's now gonna lose village for sure. My goodness, CAPOCH almost lose the castle. Yeah, it was almost losing that castle. Gonna kill more villages. Imagine here with 3-4 knights. Seriously, why he has no knights? He did a stable. He's still killing a lot. He's killing a lot, actually. If he's... Oh my god, but here with knights, CAPOCH will be dead. Seriously. CAPOCH will be dead if he was here with some knights. He's killing his own village, by the way. Yeah, but now... Why no knights, man? Well, he's doing the castle here. He lost. It's crazy that NILI killing 20 villages to his opponent. He is still 15 villages behind.
And CAPOCH can click Imperial Age. Check his villager queue.
What? 17 villages in the queue, man? Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god. Such a boomer, man. Such a boomer.
Oh, he's going for berserks. I love to see this. Yes, ladies is kind of countering this, but that's so cool.
Yeah, but I don't understand, seriously, why NILI didn't go knights here. Because he was having, in my opinion, a really good position. With the army, I mean, CAPOCH barely has army the whole game. He was with the... And he has ballistic, so if you go knights, you destroy the Argentinian, honestly. I don't know if you agree.
Man. The question to a pro. How do you control ladies as Vikings?
How do you counter ladies as Vikings?
Yes.
Well, with the Berserkers are fine with all the upgrades.
Do you think so? I think they must be really bad against them, no?
Why? Because they ignore the armor?
Yeah, for example. I don't know. I think it's going to be really hard to kill ladies.
They have the chieftains. I don't think they can ignore that. Because that's a bonus attack that they have.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree that their attack will be high as well, but I think it's really hard to play as berserks against ladies. By the way, NILI is thinking about Imperial Age, it seems like. He's not producing a lot of army right now, and he'll probably build castle himself soon. Oh, the mangonel in the middle!
He killed one, and now the second. He will kill the second. No, he didn't. He's now trying to raid. His economy is fine, but he's 25 villages behind.
Oh,
he
and
shouldn't be
CAPOCH
25 villages behind. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
well,
now,
it's 46.
Yeah. 4-tone centers. NILI has... Oh, castle here. Don't let make that castle.
Terrible castle. That's a terrible castle for NILI, because all other castles for CAPOCH will be higher. It will be like, yes, it's on the small hill, but it's gonna be under the hill.
Yeah,
so
but he doesn't know. But he doesn't know.
Well, he knows that there is a bigger hill, so you cannot go there.
True.
You need to take the map control or something. You cannot afford to lose this part of the map. That's so important. And CAPOCH is really taking the all the area there. And can you imagine? I mean, this matchup as Vikings, you control the map. That's just sounds wrong. With Lithuanians, you must have this map control. If you take one of those hills, then CAPOCH will be out of second stone, out of second gold. His castle will be on lower ground.
Oh.
But right now, the position is much better for CAPOCH.
By the way, we might point out, that with all this aggression that NILI has done, that CAPOCH has with 4-tone centers, 1 minute 54 second idle TC is insane.
Wow. Yeah,
it's insane.
This is what keeps him in the game. Yes.
Exactly. I mean, he's winning this game like this because his macro is being sick. Like 1 minute 54 seconds idle TC. And NILI, almost 9 minutes. This is the game, actually. This is the game completely. No? I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, man, girls for nothing. This is where you don't...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well,
now you cannot just freely trap down the enemy castle.
He cannot. He simply cannot. He has one castle and the other castle is on the left. So now NILI is going latest. He has one relic only. He's doing forging now. He has no +2. The mangle is now forward for NILI. Explain me why. I don't understand either.
They just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't
deal.
know.
Like, we just trade mangonels.
Okay. Both players are in Imperial, but CAPOCH has 40 villages more. 40 villages more. He's doing pikes right now. Okay. So he's gonna try to go with the pikes. Those ladies are strong. He's gonna make another castle on the left. Okay, he converted a Berserker. And well, if he's going, what is he planning to do? Ladies and maybe hand cannoneers? We'll see. NILI might do another castle. The score is still almost the same. But I really believe that this score is kinda misleading. I think CAPOCH will be in a much better position now with that economy lead.
But I think this is a huge mistake, do not having castle on this high hill for CAPOCH. That could be
do
his
now,
game.
NILI.
Well, he building
can
like castle on the left. I mean, for CAPOCH, he needed to have the control in the middle. He's doing like second castle on the left side, which at the moment controls nothing. He prepared himself for the late macro game, but I think Lithuanians is much better for macro game. So you need to push fast with Vikings. You cannot afford to just, I don't know, go for this macro approach.
And the ladies are coming. Baby's going to deny that castle. And I'm telling you something. NILI has good farming. 38 farmers, 30 on goal. Hand cannoneers, trebuchet. I think NILI need a castle there with the where the trebuchet is going back. And if he's taking that hill, be careful. Because the Vikings, well, they has a lot more villages. But as you mentioned in late game, Lithuanians, be careful with them. And NILI is still booming. So, and we know NILI is doing a castle on this hill. What do you think about this castle?
On
the left.
For defense, I don't know. Maybe it's good for him to, as you said, this hill in the middle. For me, those two hills and woodline between them is crucial point in the game. And they focus on the left. Like if I would be so relaxed to watch the game from the side, then just don't care about the middle. NILI always took all the gold there. It's gonna take time till CAPOCH goes there. Just take the middle control and kill everything from the middle. Just raid everything. If you break this castle from CAPOCH, it opens all the ways of raiding for you. For later, Winged Hussars, for ladies, for everything. Just take the middle control and buff of them, ignoring the middle. That's
yeah, well,
really
CAPOCH has now millions of pikes. So the hand cannons are gonna be a really good choice here. I think few bomber cannons, and this is exactly what NILI is doing, are great here to take the traps, just to kill the traps. And if you micro properly now, this army is solid, Winchester, to hold against the army he has.
But this castle is for like 3 shots only. So yeah, CAPOCH of course saving the traps, but this castle gonna be really hard to defend there in the long term.
Yeah, but the thing here is, if now NILI is just doing more hand cannons, even skirmishes than bomber cannons, what the Vikings have here?
Yeah, berserks, archers, spikes, skirms himself. So this is what he needs to go, but it's much easier when you have the middle control. Has no mobility. And NILI is doing a stonewalls. I like this idea because if he managed to move it to the super late stage, even consider CAPOCH has 4 relics, it's still
he can win.
Good position for him. Yes.
Yeah. He can win. The bomber cannon gonna take the trebuchet. You need to kill that trap. The hand cannoneers are coming. Husbandry, light caps, and now NILI has 127 villages. He's 14 villages only behind, which is fine. He has a good deco now. The bomber cannon is not killing the trap. Okay, he has to be careful. He got 24 hand cannoneers. He's attacking now the castle on the left. And remember that NILI got a lot of experience in deathmatch. So if they can go for a long game, NILI might feel more comfortable now than in the early game. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I agree. Experience of deathmatch will be really nice for NILI. And CAPOCH castle on the right. Why not on the bigger hill? Maybe he wants to make it more on the right, but still, bigger hill is more important here.
Nah, this army melt. This army melt. Winchester, this army melt. This amount of hand cannoneers fully upgraded, by the way. +4 armor as well, with so many bomber cannons. Look at the castle here. He's coming with all the hand cannoneers. Bomber cannons in the middle. Come on, Winchester. Is NILI going to come back from the hell? Population almost the same.
By the way, that's a really good combo. We were talking about horses as Lithuanians, but NILI is just using the hand cannons with a lot of bomber cannons, and how you deal with this as Vikings, right? Because skirms are not working, arbalists will not work, because bomber cannons will just destroy them in big numbers, and small numbers does nothing to this number of hand cannons. So the position
walls.
is really amazing.
45 walls also here, but he's open. You don't want to lose the hand cannoneers. He need to focus in one spot. On the left, he's gonna lose that castle. He can't repair anymore. And few bomber cannons. Now the micro is crucial. But if he take the middle here, with that hill, sick. Can be sick moment. But now put Dodd in a stand ground. You don't need to go aggro. Chambered in armor and bloodlines, so the cavalry is going to come. But maybe he should have already cavalry? I think so, Mr. Winchester.
Yeah, I think so as well, but I like what CAPOCH is doing. On the left, we can see that this castle by NILI was a complete disaster because that was stripped down from the hill and NILI could do nothing, just build it like, I don't know, more on the left on the same hill. But yeah, he lost the castle there, so he'll be raided on the left, and on the right with this castle, CAPOCH got inside and all these walls are not working right now. He's building barracks inside and going to send berserkers there. So for NILI, it's a lot of spots to micro, and CAPOCH even with infantry attacking the hand cannons in the middle and taking a good fights for. This is really good trades for CAPOCH. He's doing
Winged
a crazy macro game
Hussars.
here.
Yeah, very, very crazy. The macro he's having is just sick here. But now Winged Hussars. That upgrade is amazing, but he needed a little bit earlier. I have the feeling that now is a little bit late for NILI. I don't know what you think. It looks like he's a little bit late, because if he got this earlier, he could deal with Hussars and hand cannoneers. Domination? I mean, domination? I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think so as well. He could push. And by the way, relic. Oh, okay. He has only one relic on forward. CAPOCH can try to get it out. And I really love. I mean, with Vikings, you never think that you can play so macro-oriented approach. But even with this civilization, slow civilization, I mean about the army compositions, CAPOCH is managing to make it across all the map and just winning NILI just because he's playing like smoother in every side of the map.
Yeah, because he's all over the map right now, CAPOCH. He's on the right, he's on the left, and he's controlling the army better than NILI. Even if the army, in my opinion, is better for NILI.
Yes.
Right? NILI's army is better here with hand cannons and Hussars. We agree. Oh, good shot here by NILI. In that, look at the spot here. Okay. With the bomber cannons, it was a good one. Still attacking the same area, ground attack, but on the left he's ready here. He needs to micro better. Hussars are not +4, but will be. Mangonel, you need to. This is the problem here. Like, CAPOCH is all over the map right now. Oh, but he's cleaning on the right. But now you need to repair that castle. He has 450 stone. The tryhard is real by both, man. And NILI is still with a good population, but CAPOCH is gonna make another castle on his face.
And he didn't use his advantage at some point. Yes, he can distracted the NILI army on the right hand side, and now he's pushing on the left hand side, but he's nowhere really made a big damage, right? He's pushing nowhere, while NILI is still has the good death of his army.
But he's fine. NILI has all the army here. Well, the castles is important to don't lose it. No, don't lose the hand cannon. No. The hand cannoneers against the skirmishers. No, don't lose it. And now Hassad's gonna raid. Population is still here. Now he dropped a 200 population. I say this many times. I think NILI is playing a good game, but this is about the speed. And here now, CAPOCH is much faster, controlling everything at the same time. Is what I mean.
Yeah, I think so as well. Now NILI is raiding, but forgot what I said. NILI lost all the castles, and this castle in the middle, he finally lost because, again, that was down the hill. So now CAPOCH is finishing the game.
Like, he's selecting the right units, he's having a good macro, but right now to control all the army in several groups, it looks like CAPOCH is being much faster than NILI, and that's why he's taking the game. Because if NILI was faster than CAPOCH, he had a very good opportunity to take this game. I don't know if you agree that.
Well, this is like not only about speed, but also about understanding where to be with the macro. So this is where CAPOCH focused. So that's why it looks like he's much faster on all the map.
But the problem is that CAPOCH was on the right, on the left, he's in the middle, he's in 3 spots at the same time.
Yeah.
In 3 spots at the same time, all the time. He's pushing now with castles on the left. He's even doing a castle at home to be safe. And this castle for NILI is not going to be up. Nice game, nice first game, and what was the economy that for CAPOCH that when we check now the statistics, he might have an insane economy lead, right?
I'm sure, and this big bank of big gold bank. So, and it's all come down to the early castle age by NILI, where he built stable. Just imagine if instead of stable, he would have like 2 TCs. This economy gap wouldn't be that huge, for example. If he would go for knights but not siege, because Mangonels, do you remember Mangonels early castle age? No, they did almost nothing. So he kind of overcommitted everything, and CAPOCH did insane with his idle TC, as you mentioned it. His economy was really great, and he built it nice, and he knew what he wants here. He just needed to play it full aggressive across the map. And all the castles by NILI were bad. On the left side, the castle is terrible under the hill. In the middle, castle does nothing and not taking the crucial spots. And I don't know, just a lot of mistakes in castle age by NILI.
Yeah. Anyway, the population is now dropping a lot. He is still holding. He's not giving up. He's still trying to go, but he's gonna lose the trap on the right. He's now coming with a lot of pikes. CAPOCH has a lot more army, and CAPOCH with 200 population is getting the first game. It's impossible right now, in my opinion, for NILI to come back here. I know that he's raiding a little bit with some hussars, but the momentum is lost. And if we check the resources for CAPOCH are, well, over 1,000 food, 2,000 gold, Winchester. Crazy economy here with CAPOCH.
Yeah, he'll go for siege ramps, I guess, because he's building siege workshops in the middle of the map. Yeah, capped ram upgrade, and I think he can finish it with archers, berserks. He has a lot of gold, so there's a lot of opportunity for him to go for a different unit composition.
Yeah, he still have all those hand cannoneers that are doing a good job. By the way, we don't see. Oh my God, another castle here. Yeah, we don't see the new tech that is given the archers +1 attack.
He has it.
He has it? Okay, he did it. Yeah, he did everything. Yeah, but I don't see it because now he's doing more arbalest. He barely got arbalest. Yeah, you can see here the +5, 6 +5, you know, and well, very strong arbalest.
The traps. He clicked on the castle, but with new hitboxes, he attacked the house in front of the castle, so the traps is attacked for the house instead of castle. Kind of sad thing.
Yeah, well, NILI is doing another TC. I think NILI is still trying, because he felt that he had opportunity in this game.
Exactly.
And, yeah. And how this makes you feel? Like, you can tilt when you feel like, ah, man, like, I could have done this, you know? And then it's complicated, right?
Yeah, it's good to have all the stealings left in this game. So it's better to play a little bit longer, think about what you did right and what you did wrong, and just go to the next one without feeling that you could take this one and you must take this one.
Okay, has just going to make another castle? What the hell? Well, now it's too
corner
much.
defense.
Yeah, now you can resign, because here, guys, in King of the Desert, we don't have time limit. Okay, there is no time limit. Also, the time limit is not gonna be also a benefit to NILI. So it's a conquest. So he has 3 tons and he has the castle here, but he's in 20% of the map. CAPOCH has the game. It's true that NILI population is still surprisingly high. 150 population in this small area, still doing houses. So maybe he feels that his army is better, which, if you check, the value of his army is the same than CAPOCH. He has bomber cannons, he has skirmishes with tower shields. No. Now he's doing, so those skirmishes are sick strong. How can he still have the resources for make so many castles and all this? Because he's cornered completely. Yeah, now the 6 rams are coming. Go on, Winchester.
Yeah, this is exactly the spot where he had the extra gold on the bottom, which is stakes right now, and he had the second stone there. He built his last castle. So this is exactly the spot where those resources were. And once he loses those hand cannons, he will never place them, and then he will die to berserks for relics. And CAPOCH been going for light caps now. I'm not sure that this is so necessary. You just need to have a big ball of pikes right now in front of him. Okay, yeah, against skirms maybe. Well, NILI still can fight, but I think the longer the game goes, then better it will be for CAPOCH because of the amount of gold units.
Okay, well, there's crazy amount of skirmishes, yes. Oh, but he has a still... Look at the army NILI has. I mean, seriously. 73 army, hand cannons is still alive. If he killed the siege, I understand why he stay. His army is better, man. He's stronger. Honestly, like, bomber. No, but don't lose the bomber cannon. He's gonna take the trap. Let's go. And those kind of cannoneers and skirms, they're better. He's gonna try to raid with Hazard. 70 army, 58. Crazy. The try hard by NILI is real. Now he's gonna try to take the ram, but don't kill the ram with the skirms. Skirms, just the arbalest. And what is CAPOCH going to do with those bullets?
Yeah, and there is a good raid in the middle. He will raid a lot of lumberjacks by CAPOCH. But it may increase the army numbers for CAPOCH as well, because he will kill villagers and get population free.
Well, yeah, but CAPOCH doesn't have 3k gold anymore, you know? And it's going down little by little. Plate Bard in armor, he didn't have the +4, now he's doing. He has no relics at all. Do you think NILI want to be in KOTD5 main event, Winchester? Because
yeah, I think he has some motivation after this game.
I think he got some motivation, right? Oh boy. Oh really, boy. Skirmish, his hand cannon here. Look at the bomber cannons. He's gonna take it or not. The bomber cannon is down. Little by little he's taking. He has more and more map. He's big effort here he's doing. The Hazards need to raid. The army is solid, but the problem here, like the whole game, right, Winchester? CAPOCH can spam forever.
Yeah, and there's Hussars on the top of the map, securing the wood line.
Yeah, he's not moving. Come on, move. Move and raid. He has CAPOCH 6 castles, 4 town centers, 5 relics. Imagine this situation NILI had in the corner the 5 relics. Then I will understand more. But like this now, it's kind of impossible. Still, his population is crazy, 175. Okay. Yeah, CAPOCH is going with more rams. He's killing those rams now. But please use those Hazards in the north. Come on. What? Why is killing mail armor? Why +1? What is he planning to do with it? What? Is a troll?
Yeah, I'm not
Why
sure
the +1 for the infantry? You don't even have a barrack, right? Just check. Not a single barrack. Alright. Still walling on the right, doing a lumber camp. No, he's fully still trying, you know? He's fully still trying. Crazy. Bomber cannon gonna take the trebuchet. He still have 1 bomber cannon, doing 2 more from where he's getting the gold.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think he just now is out of gold, which he had in the corner. So it's gonna be the last gold army.
But please use the Hazards, man. Oh my god. Okay. CAPOCH is now doing light cast. CAPOCH doesn't know what to do anymore. Okay, well, CAPOCH, make Onagers here. If you do Onagers, you kill everything he has, right?
Yeah, I thought about Onagers as well, yeah, and he can snipe bomber cannons at 2 numbers. So. Oh, archers!
Ooh, the arbalest, man. Careful. No, the Hazards are coming. Now he's gonna raid more. NILI still have, ladies and gentlemen, 100 army, basically. 80 village, 86 army. He has a lot more army. He's gonna kill the trebuchet. Unbelievable. Unbelievable game. Now he's gonna take this one. Look at those Hazards. More army for NILI. You need to make village, but you can't make village. He's getting raided completely. Rams on the right. Winchester, what's happening?
Well, soon he'll be out of farms and wood.
Of everything. Right?
Yeah, and game will finish at some point. I mean, as you said, that's a good point. If he would have 5 relics in the corner, that's probably even winnable for him. But without 5 relics, against 5 relics, that's really tough.
But just look how important is the units, you know? And of course the macro, because Squires, is he trolling us?
Well, it's not expensive upgrade, it's just food.
Yeah, but for what?
You try to get them and later maybe helps or pikes later at some day. If he's playing, he's planning to win, right? So one day when
now it's over. Now, well, he's gonna kill the traps, maybe. He has the ambulance, okay.
Yeah, he killed everything again.
Okay. Well, he killed the traps, alright, but now he has 60 villages. 64. He's losing them all. These light casts are so bad because Vikings light casts are so bad. And what CAPOCH might be thinking in this situation when he sees himself that he's 4,000 score ahead, that if we check his point of view, he has pretty much 75% of the map and he's unable to finish the game. Well, to finish. You finish because the opponent doesn't resign. What the hell?
I think he's confident. I think at this point you can relax. He knows that there is a 5 relics. He knows that slowly by slowly the opponent will be out of wood. And as such experienced player like CAPOCH, he should not nervous too much at this point.
No, it's not about being nervous. It's about being not patient, desperate. Like, come on, because you know CAPOCH. CAPOCH is hot blood. Yeah. You know, hot blood. You know, he's not. You know, he's a Latino. He's from South America. He's Argentinian. You know, he's not calm down. Population now 100. Population GG call. My goodness. My goodness, here, GG called, the try was insane here, and well, 1-0 for CAPOCH. Statistics, military, NILI 102 largest army. He killed more units than CAPOCH, 85 largest army, but I'm going to check the economy. An economy, CAPOCH has only, do you see the resources?
Yeah, 50% more.
What the hell? That economy, man.
But that just shows us how strongly Lithuanians compare to Vikings about unit and army composition. That even being down like 40k, NILI was able to fight a lot and lost the game mostly about the space and map control. Which, if he would save more castles at some point, be able to raid a little bit more and just make his game a little bit better, maybe at some point he would even have the chances, to win this one.
To win, yeah. Map control. I mean, and. Not having the relics, also. Because if he got the relics with Lithuanian, remember?
Yeah, he had one, but lost it.
That's nothing. That's really nothing. All right. That's really nothing. Well, they started the game already, if I'm not mistaken, or not. Did they start it?
Yeah, Portuguese Dravidians.
Okay. I'm going. It's bugged a little bit my dashboard, and I want to check. Dogao is winning 2-0. Dogao, no joke.
Islam is losing.
Islam is losing? Not surprising? Or is surprising? How is losing Islam? He lost the first game. No, it's 1-1. 1-1.
1-1 already. Okay, I'm
1-1. He lost the first game. He lost the first game, but he won the second. So it's 1-1. And he lost with Franks versus Portuguese. He won Malians Ethiopians. 1-1. Islam. FedEx is winning 1-0. Portuguese versus Mongols. FedEx and Sobek is winning 2-0. Dogao. All right. And we have now, in 45 seconds, Portuguese versus Dravidians. You know what I have said about Dravidians, but NILI has to be very aggressive. Otherwise, what?
Yeah, actually, the Portuguese is a really good sieve to counter Dravidians, I think, because they don't really struggle in early stage because this new bonus with berries, right? He will has a lot of wood to counter every stab by Dravidians, and in Castle Age, it's cheaper, nice, cheaper crossbows. This is exactly the composition you want to play against Dravidians, except food skirms, but you don't really want to planning to go skirms against Civ, which has a really nice bonus for them. So if it's gonna be crossbows and knights, and the CAPOCH will be able to go into macro with this composition, it's going to be really scary for Dravidians to play.
I have some people already interested for you in the groups.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I'm checking the second monitor. We are doing the groups already. Almost everyone is qualified. And I can tell you, Winchester, that there is some player that loves the color yellow in your group.
That's cool.
That's cool, right? That's cool.
Good practice before the finals.
Good practice, right? Good practice.
Yeah, sure.
Good practice. Ladies and gentlemen, and another Argentinian in the group for you, okay? I'm not gonna tell yet more. NILI with Dravidians, CAPOCH Portuguese, okay? I will show you guys the groups after this game, how they are going, or we will wait. We will see, but you know that the Viper is with Winchester in the same group. All right, NILI, Dravidians, CAPOCH Portuguese. The map for CAPOCH, Mr. Winchester, what do you think about CAPOCH map?
I mean, it's two-sided, right? He has really good wood lines, probably better than NILI's, because you don't need to wall to the edge of the map, and those two are really easy to get there. And stone on the back, but those berries and golds are really terrible. And if he sees the NILI map, then berries and golds are super safe.
His map is great.
Yeah.
Someone say really bad map for NILI. Okay, wood on the left, gold. If you wall this area till the house, gold safe. Berries close to the wood, safe as well. Wall till the edge of the map, both areas. Perfect map for NILI.
No. It's definitely perfect map, because you can easily wall in front of using your TC like middle of your walls, and it's gonna be like fully walled without a lot of investment. You are super close to the edge of the map, which is always helps you to wall. So his map is like the perfect map you want to get, because usually in the maps like this you have something forward. Like just remember the past game where CAPOCH had not the same map that was worse than this one, but he had like berries at the same place where NILI has the stone, and just try to defend them in early feudal age. But on this map, everything is on the back and will be inside the walls. Maybe not that on the back, but it's going to be inside the walls, which is more important.
It's fine. I mean, his map is very nice, honestly. If you play good buildings, it's very nice. This is, guys, the civilizations, so you can check also the most important for both Dravidians and Portuguese. The wood is very nice for CAPOCH, but as you mentioned, the berries and the gold, a lot more complicated to protect than for NILI. Anyway, he has the better sieve. So, come on, NILI needed here some buff, and his buff is the map, right now. Let's take his point of view, Fog of War, and he has explored everything, so he knows exactly what he can do. The approach here with Dravidians, directly into archers, or you try to go aggressive with militias?
I think with Portuguese now you can go for super early up with archers and really crazy build order, so that's why we can see this very high priority peak. So I would be afraid to go for man-at-arms even with Dravidians against them. So I think something like 2 militia opening like he did in the previous one will be, oh I mean he didn't make it, but yeah, some like 2 militia opening would be really nice. By the way, CAPOCH was close to lose the villager. So, yeah, 2 militia opening into ranges, maybe even 2 ranges is a good idea here, because map for CAPOCH isn't great, and try something like that. But I think CAPOCH is really... I saw his game with Portuguese, and he played really strong, so... I expect really strong answer by him in early feudal age.
Okay, let's see what is gonna happen. I mean, Portuguese has become... Do you remember when Portuguese appeared in the scene, how trash it was, and now it's one of the best?
Yeah, only 1 buff, but this is a big buff.
yeah, but it's crazy, man. It is crazy. It is really crazy. Well, let's see. Both players are going up. They are going up. CAPOCH with 4 seconds idle TC, but NILI going up 18 population. What we have seen in the previous game and in this one, that the openings, that is basically practice and build orders, NILI has a very clean build orders for both games. Super strong.
Yeah,
it has been used in the middle game that the decision wasn't the best. Winchester.
And right now, CAPOCH will go for 2 militia, Drush in early feudal age, and NILI is not doing his building in the best way. He's not really walling right now, and those 2 militia can deal much more damage than it was in the previous one. And also in the previous one, he could make walls much more efficient, but he made it how he did, and made it kinda like we say panic. So I think that's a slight mistake here. Barrack could be like in front of the gold with the house, and you could almost finish the wall on this terrain, while you don't need really the wall in front of your town center, because militia will never go there.
Exactly. To go to the left, not in front. Don't like that. He's losing opportunity to save a lot of area. Now he's doing the archery range again in front and not walling that area. He has a perfect opportunity to defend. He's doing the blast bit. Okay, that's a good position because he can now follow up with more palisade. And it's crazy how Dravidians get the crazy wood. But you need the food, man. And now you need the food to do everything. He did double attacks. It's gonna be very tight to go for the fletching, so maybe he'll... I don't know. It's coming.
Before action started, some small thing. If you check militia HP, then you will see that bot is damaged. This is on the lion in the middle of the map. And this is the first time I see that lion changed the target.
Oh, wow.
While didn't finish to kill the militia. This is super strange.
Okay, he has to be careful now. He's gonna lose that villager or not? Nope. But now he's creating already chaos here. Why he's not attacking the scout? Can you explain me? With the villagers? I don't understand.
Well, if he was start attack earlier, maybe he would lose the villager. So the good thing for him that he saved it, and the scout is low HP already, so he can defend it well. But still, it's idle time. It's good for CAPOCH. He take initiative, and now he's in blacksmith as well. He can balance in the eco bonus by his opponent.
Now the economy now for NILI is really bad. Why? Because he has a lot of wood. A lot of wood, almost floating 200 wood, and food nothing. So he did the blacksmith very early. He's gonna lose a villager now. He lost it. One villager down. Those two militias are worthy. And now NILI that did the blacksmith so early, when he's gonna make the fletching?
I agree. He has no farms right now, only now on berries, and he will only now finish the wall. He has the idle, one villager lost, so the position is better for CAPOCH, but this is what I was kind of thinking about. The map is really bad for wall, and CAPOCH is always walling, especially in the tournament games. So he'll try to wall, and this will gain a lot of resources from his bank.
Yeah, but all the economy, all the potential good map that NILI got, he throw it himself. Because right now, 300 wood in the bank. Doing the village, he's not doing fletching. He did the blacksmith in minute 9 or 10, and then he's still no fletching. He's coming with the archers. Now CAPOCH has more army. Remember, cheaper units for Portuguese. And what he has? One village idle? Why NILI is behind? Did he make Tone Watch? I think he did Tone Watch, right?
He lost the villager, right?
Yeah, he lost. Okay, he lost one village, but he's almost two. Well, it's just 5 seconds. It's fine. Yeah, he lost a village. Yes.
I don't understand why CAPOCH just want to attack at this point. He needs to defend his berries. He must know that berries is better for him, and that's so important. So he goes for attack, and I think this is not the best spot to attack.
Yeah, now this is a very good moment. But imagine if NILI got here fletching.
Oh, he has no fletching. Yeah, that's terrible. That's why. Instead of killing two builds, he will kill nothing.
Yeah, he killed nothing. Now he's gonna have the fletching. He's gonna start to make some walls. And CAPOCH, as you mentioned, is trying to attack. But now, those archers has fletching. So if he's getting inside, and I think he is going to be inside. Oh my god, he's walling and in the last second.
Well.
Okay, but he's not in time to wall properly. And now he's gonna create some chaos. But now at home, he has the fletching finally. And here, CAPOCH is gonna be in a disaster situation here. Fletching, he's gonna recover now the village down or not? Eh? He's okay. He's not doing the damage
NILI
here.
lost the villager on forward.
Really? Oh man. Well, multitasking here because both players need to do the job, and you can see here how CAPOCH is controlling these units a little bit better. Not anymore. He's gonna lose a villager now. One villager down, gonna take another. You need to kill the skirmisher with the scout. Come on. He could have killed it, and now he still have.
Yeah, so intense game. CAPOCH is failing with walls again, but he microed better. He killed all the archers forward, most of the archers. He has all them alive, while NILI is losing his army and probably, but has idle. So, yeah, NILI didn't kill as much as he needed to kill, especially with the scout with so many HP. He needed to use him to help to win the fight and just snowball there because
and those
had
archers,
no chance to defend there.
Those archers from CAPOCH are still fully alive on the north. Fully alive. No, he's still annoying here. No, it's still only one villager difference, so.
Yeah, but it's a lot of idols for NILI. Still one villager idle on the left, only now he took the villager idle on the top. So there is a lot of idols by him. Eco is much smoother for CAPOCH, even consider that he was attacked so hard.
Well, Capture H say that CAPOCH has not the best efficiency. NILI a little bit higher.
Well, NILI idle eco is twice more.
Yeah, quite more. Okay, let's see. He keep going now. Armor, double task for both players. No horse collar. And decision making in this game, not the best for both, in my opinion.
Well, for CAPOCH, the only mistake is going forward, while he could just protect the berries. But in result, as you said before, probably he's a faster player, so he got much more value from his attack, even consider that NILI is fully wallet.
Yeah, he has still, again, all the stone. He's still fully open, CAPOCH, because he is open, so he should be careful, but still, Portuguese here now with the advantage. He's having the resources now to go up. And if you pick Dravidians, you want to be in a much better position than you are right now. He's behind one Valier,
exactly.
and he has similar amount of army with resources higher for Capoch. So if you are now going up to Castle Age, then what you do with Dravidians in this situation is almost impossible.
There is a second range coming, and now with Skirms he kinda denies it, and this is not stable, so probably Skirms can work against two ranges. With Dravidians you can play two ranges Skirms, and if you somehow manage to survive early Castle Age against the Portuguese, then probably it can work. But right now the position is definitely better for CAPOCH. And he even sent those archers from the base on the forward. Like, CAPOCH playing is super cool on this one. Like, I don't know, he feels the game really nice. It's super aggressive, super brave. Like, he doesn't think about his base, he wants to attack, he knows he wants to force NILI to play it defensively, and that's super cool. Like,
he's attacking all the time. But Villiers down now. Villiers down now for CAPOCH, because he's going with Villiers chasing and he can't really do the job. Oh man, he's gonna go back now with those Villiers. The market is gonna be up. He needs to go back now. CAPOCH has close to double the army than his opponent. He has 3 Villiers more. And now what? He's gonna make a stable here, CAPOCH, or what is he going to do? Because he has 11 on wood, 13 on food, 13 on gold. And now NILI is on the way to Castle Age with 10 population more. More army and more Villiers. He's behind, but in the timing, but he doesn't have a lot of army here, CAPOCH. Ooh, those archers again. I know you need to be behind the wood line. What do you think? Ooh, NILI now eating the TC, but also killing a Villier. Just go back a little. It's a weird game.
So I think what you don't want to do is Skirms for Portuguese. Everything else is fine. You can build stable and make some knights. You can try to go for pure crossbows, and if you will see a lot of Skirms that you can't kill with numbers, then just go for a Siege Workshop. I think both approaches are good for CAPOCH. And he's going for University. This is something I don't really like, because your opponent will likely play Skirms. And in this scenario, you don't really need the Ballistic, because you will anyway don't really fight too much. But maybe he feels that he has a huge uptime advantage, so he will use the early Castle Age to get more kills.
But he won't. He has no wood to make the ballistic. He's with resources at the limit. He's now being chased because NILI has more army. And right now, he has to be careful, because NILI can be in a solid position here if he plays properly. He's now raiding the wood line. His wood is, as you can see, is not the best here. Now he's gonna make another house. He's unable to clean this. And if he's getting now all these up, well, both are attacking each other, man. What the hell? They're attacking a lot, both, actually. And this is really nice. Game. Yeah. That's why they're doing also more mistakes. Like, both are attacking a lot. So, what the hell?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think on the top side of NILI base, he just pathing the enemy archers, so that's how they survive. And these 4 crossbows made a lot of damage and distract a lot of attention there. That was important. Right now, the position is better for CAPOCH, even consider that NILI is trying to attack as well. He's going for a Skirm upgrade, and this is what I was saying before. Siege Workshop would have much more value here compared to Ballistic, because right now Ballistic does nothing, because you anyway don't want to fight against the upgraded Skirms, especially Dravidian Skirm. But with Mangonel, you could just go, push, and kill everything.
Okay, Leather Archer Armor is doing, as you can see, well, they did the University, but there's no ballistic. There's no resources. I mean, they really can't do anything at all. Population 60-56. You can see the armor now. University, okay. I don't know if he's gonna buy some resources. The game is almost the same population, 56-58. It's a mess. It's a mess of a game. Like, here, whatever we're talking, it doesn't matter, because they are just attacking completely, and is the easier way to make some mistakes. Really some mistakes. I don't know.
Yes, you're right, but I would not say that game is equal, because I think right now the bonuses for Portuguese will be better, because Dravidians kinda used all of their eco bonuses already, but for Portuguese it's not the way. Plus, at some point he can try to make stable units, but... well, yeah, I don't like the fact that CAPOCH is... make the University. I think this is something what kinda threw his advantage at some point.
Okay, he's telling hello to you, someone, Winchester, checking the camera because he recognized you.
Hello there.
Hello.
See, listen, he has the headphones as well, so... Okay, Dravidians with now 45 villas. Remember, guys, there's many people in the channel that don't know that Winchester was in my city, was in my house, and he knows personally my daughter. And my daughter, when you saw him, she just tell me in Spanish, "Oh, it's Vinch. He's with you here."
So she knew me before.
Oh, of course, because he saw in the he saw in the monitor. He saw in the monitor. He said, "Oh, he's with you." She told me he's with you again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
anyway.
the good thing, man, he's right in on the top this woodline, and NILI needs to move all the villager. Right now, it's just stacking around the house and does nothing. But Siege Workshop by NILI can be deadly. But villager, will CAPOCH take this one?
He need to make it. Oh, damn it. Well, check out the army numbers. Check the army numbers. 22-9 army. Oh my god. Okay, Winchester, my daughter has to go, and she will say something to you and to the viewers.
Good night, lover boys, stay tuned, and we love this game.
Hey, good night as well.
Good night.
Hasta mañana. Y yo a ti. Okay, now he's doing the second TC. It's only 4 villages different, but he's sending another villager. Look at the score. Winchester, NILI is doing a chaotic game here. But this is where now, I don't know. You don't have cavalry here. You're gonna go only range units, but...
Man,
I don't know.
Does it remind you something?
Tell me.
It reminds me of the first game of this series. Like the same approach. CAPOCH right now with lower army, defending with the siege, and NILI goes for too many skirms. Like he don't really need those. He could go for crossbows long time ago, saving food, trying to go for more farms, better economy. But right now he'll be super behind just because CAPOCH playing on 3 town centers for a while and trying to build a good economy on the back. And he's on stone right now, so at some point he will defend from this hill with building the castle probably, because this hill on the this siege on the hill is definitely scary. And also he destroyed almost all the army with the mangonels. Like
yeah, and he has ballistic, you know. So imagine if he was doing, as you say, the cross, but he has the schematics, and now with 10 days he's not doing too much. He's gonna go for the stone. He's buying a lot of stone, but CAPOCH is gonna come with the miners and will clean that. But now there is a problem. You don't have knights with this civilization.
Exactly. Yeah, longer game goes for Dravidians. It's not. I mean, it's not going to be the same like it was in the Crust game, where Lithuanians were completely better than Vikings in the late stage. Here it will be opposite. So at some point, Portuguese will just destroy Dravidians, I think.
Yeah, look at the farmers now for CAPOCH. It's crazy how CAPOCH, with no army at all, he has 3 archers and 3 mangonels. He's just killing everything. For look at the mangonels! Oh my god, okay.
Oh, what a reaction by NILI just in time. But
yeah, but now he still lose 1. He should do maybe, I don't know, well, he has no farmers. I was going to say that you can still with the Dravidians go light gas maybe. Because light gas here is still kill. I mean, CAPOCH has nothing. I'm gonna tell you something. I usually say this, you know, and I have to tell you, probably I put you in a, I don't think this is the best version of CAPOCH either. I mean, it's, I don't feel that he's playing clean, you know. I have seen CAPOCH play better than this. I don't know what you think, but that's my opinion.
I think CAPOCH can play better, but still he takes a lot of cool decisions in this game. Like playing macro game in the past one and do all this boom, and I mean everything what he did was really good in the past one and he won it. In this one, all those decisions with going forward is amazing. And right now he's just clean out microing NILI with the mangonels.
Yeah.
It's second
I was about to
mangonel
say
without
that.
trade.
Yeah.
And CAPOCH is still doing a lot of cool things. Maybe, yep, he can do better, but the things he focuses on, he's still doing like one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, I'm talking this because Tuesday we start the main event. It's gonna be the top 32 players in the world, and if here the mistakes or the moves that you're doing can punish, it might now in the main event even more, Winchester. So everyone has to play their best, or the chances to qualify is gonna be at the limit. Definitely. There's a macro now. Look at the micro now. V now NILI doing a good job. Population after all this is not a big difference, but CAPOCH is gonna make a castle soon. Very similar like in the previous game. I like it that NILI...
stable already. Yeah.
A stable already? Okay, he has a stable at the back. Yes, I see. Yeah. And look at the castle. So now he's just defending completely. And what NILI can do here? It's true that NILI finally is doing good amount of farms. He goes with so little for so long. But now Gonna make a 30C, but this is the problem. If you are pushing with crazy amount of mangonels, and now you need to go all the way back, you fall behind completely in the economy because you are spending a lot, and now all this is for nothing. Because what you do with those mangonels at home, Winchester?
Exactly, and the fact that he's going for crossbows, telling me that he has no idea what to do at this point with Dravidians. Because I think it should never be crossbows, because you can see the castle, it can be organs, it can be onagers already, mangonels, I mean. So it can be knights at some point. The idea must be the probably infantry, bombard cannons, trebuchet, and stuff like that, but not crossbows. I don't think that this is a good approach. But he definitely is so much behind right now. Because,
yeah, he's so behind.
Villagers, like 20 villagers, the position, amount of farms. Maybe only economy upgrades is better for NILI, but he just finished the horse collar as well, so it's not a big deal right now because all the farms is the same, and CAPOCH is doing this as well.
Okay, the problem, maybe here the only choice is that with the mangonels he has already, you know, that he cannot go really archers. Maybe he should boom with some monks and some pikes, in case that he's coming nice. You don't need to do anything else, you need to catch up the... because if you cannot push anymore, why crossbows now?
Exactly. Some monks to defense and just save your mangonels, try to get the stone for a defensive castle or something like that, and try to go for something else. Maybe actually elephant archers is a good idea.
Islam 2-1. Islam 2-1 leading the series. It's gonna be game number 4. That's starting to look good for the Canadian. Alright, 4 mangonels, crossbows, skirmishes, 3 mangonels now. And, well, let's see. How is going FedEx Jack? 1-1. FedEx Jack. Oh, boy. Oh, really, boy. And here we are now with the kills here. Well, Dogal. Let me just tell you, Dogal, how he's doing, Dogal. It is 2-0. Still and game 3. And now we focus on this battle because here is where now CAPOCH. Look at the game. It's a replay.
Oh.
It's a replay of the previous. Look at the amount of farming from CAPOCH. 5 army, 22 villages more, 4 town centers, and now spamming knights. But NILI is having the resources now to go up. But
oh, the knight is on stand ground on the top, or bucket, I don't know.
It's not bug. It's just not attacking.
Yeah,
okay.
That's strange. Okay, yeah, CAPOCH is out my crit in the middle. NILI even building a new siege workshop. He had no siege workshop on the back, so that's so important. He could make even a little bit more mangonels. And he's stone on the forward, so right now, if CAPOCH finish this castle, then it's going to be hard for NILI to find a stone for the castle.
Look, NILI on the right with that knight, he moved 20 villages because of the knight, but the knight is still idle.
Yeah, and villagers idle on the TC.
And villagers idle on the TC. Look, he panicked with a knight, but the knight is still on the, you know, taking a nap. My goodness. Castle here now forward for CAPOCH. Okay. I think it's not even a real knight, probably. Oh my god.
Just illusion, yeah.
It's illusion, right? Well, castle here, population 23 more, but this is the problem. Look how awkward Dravidians are. Well, they have bomber cannons. You know, they can do chemistry and make bomber cannons. But now CAPOCH is a spamming army. Let's see if with the +3 you can do the job. The knight is there now for CAPOCH. The 2 mangonels are on the TC even. I dislike Dravidians a lot.
And he found the villagers on the left, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, well, but... And on the left, the stone miners, alright. But now he's doing an elephant. Gonna kill the mangonel with the elephant. I like it. But this is another castle on his face. Well, he's going all in CAPOCH now. And now NILI, that is gonna be in Imperial, has how many villages on gold, Mr. Winchester? How many villages on gold?
It's 0, because he lost the forward TC with the gold. And very nice play by CAPOCH. He didn't even go for Imperial Age, just focused on the castle age, and all these knights is working perfectly. And as you said, he's not afraid of the castle, even because NILI won't be able to spam traps or bomber cannons. He's so behind.
So behind, he has a castle now going, but the problem is that now NILI has a castle, he has 92 villages, he's in Imperial, yes, but he has 0 villages on gold, he can sell, he's doing a TC on the left, but Well, if he tried hard in the previous game, he might hear that he's ahead in the Imperial time. Even if he looks like he's so behind, he's not going to give up, because the truth is that he has 11 army and his opponent 12. But the rating is real. Look at now the Echo KD. But this kind of gameplay from CAPOCH, this is the CAPOCH that we know in the tournament. The one that is going no mercy, no afraid of anything, and going all in and going aggressive, crazy, because he's not even thinking to go up.
I like it. I think this is one of the best ways to close up this game. So this is exactly what he's doing. He will try to gather resources now, but NILI won't be in time to destroy both castles, and CAPOCH at any point can jump in with his knights and just trade into the traps. And NILI finished the TC on the left, but forgot to jump with the villagers inside,
oh my God.
He lost all the eco there, and at the same time raided on the top, so 50 villagers difference, even more than in the previous one.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy when he's gonna have now the trebuchet here, but with one trap, probably he's not even gonna be able to kill the castle, because if now, well, he has only 9 knights. Just go and repair just to get some time, maybe. Or it's not even needed. Maybe you can leave that castle die.
Well, it's not really super needed, because at some point he can dive in with the knights. Even if you lose them, it's still fine about the gold, because you take the enemy gold, right? He's taking the second gold from the NILI, so it's not really bad to trade knights into trebuchet. It's going to be really efficient. So I think at some point CAPOCH will just understand that there is no defense there is no protection, there is no guard to this trebuchet, just jumping with the knights and kill it.
Yeah, here he's really doing the job for sure. As you can see, you have to be careful. He's gonna wait there. Oh, losing another few villages here at the back. Okay. But, nah, he's repairing. He's repairing. He converted to knights. He's trying to go with the knights to see if he's gonna kill it. But the economy is... I mean, it's impossible for NILI, because his eco is completely trash in comparison with his opponent.
Yeah, I agree. This eco is cool. So probably in early Imperial Age, there will be already no answer for the CAPOCH army. Oh, and this rating, just exactly the exact spot. Like CAPOCH always there where he needs to be.
Well, only difference with the previous one is that he's in Imperial Facet, and then now NILI has 3 relics. So that castle is gonna be down. He still have the same army, but it's 60 villages advantage. And he can do Victorias now, so...
And there is no, like, better composition compared to previous one, where he had not ladies, but then with hussars and cannons, there was a better composition for him. But here it's otherwise. For Portuguese, this is bombard cannons with ballistic and arbalists and light caps. Like, everything is better in post-team for Portuguese here.
Because we don't talk a lot about that armor, but bombard cannons with ballistic is insane.
Exactly.
I mean, they are crazy. They're really crazy strong. He's gonna have
Oh,
now
and this castle. NILI just finished his TC on the right. Sorry for interrupting you, but this castle is just very nice spot.
It's gonna be almost impossible. Look at the arches here now, and
It's hard to say right now something, right? Because it's like CAPOCH is mid. Yeah.
Casting these games, Winchester, are the hardest, because right now you know that the game is over. Like I mean, you cannot do anything here. You have no economy. You have 92 villages, and the only way that you could do something is that if you have now 30 arbalists raiding green economy, raiding CAPOCH economy, but that's not happening. He's also defending, so this is impossible for NILI, and the score difference talk by itself. He's taking all the villages here, killing the skirmishes. He's maybe not gonna even let to make that castle, and if he's doing, doesn't matter. The bomber cannons are coming. Ladies and gentlemen, CAPOCH is very close to be 2-0 in the series, and closer to be in another S-tier event, because let's be honest, it looks really complicated that NILI is gonna come back. It can be. But a reverse sweep here, because now I have feel that in this game, CAPOCH is closer to the CAPOCH we know in this game. It's playing stronger. It's playing stronger, and probably might feel more comfortable now, and confidence even, and that's dangerous. Remember that CAPOCH in tournaments go for, you know, the longest they goes the tournament, the better he play, right? And 2-0 for CAPOCH, that if we take a guy, he might have a crazy economy lead, I believe. Now he killed a lot more. And the economy, 13,000 resources. 13,000 resources. Well, looks like now CAPOCH is being in another level.
Well, the second part of this game was kind of easy for him because in the past one he had the worst Sif in Imperial Age, but in this one better, so he could try to play his macro. But if that worked in the previous one, then it's going to work in this one for sure with Portuguese. So he just finished the game, and I think NILI just didn't have a plan for the later stages. He need to focus more on being better with economy and about economy, right? As well. Yeah, with Dravidians. You cannot just go 1TC because it's going to be really hard for you to finish the game. Because as you mentioned it, if you play 1TC, then just siege workshops can mangonels can defend from all your aggression, so your power spike will be in Imperial Age. When you have a lot of farming is important. When you have a lot of farms, you can spam champions, you can spam helps, you can spam unique unit, make bombard cannons earlier, so they need to have a good economy. You cannot afford to play like 1TC in a castle like Dravidians. That's important. You need to have to use this buff not into army or aggression, but into something related to economy.
Okay, an update. Jack 2-1 over FedEx. Winchester.
Wow.
Coming back from the hell. He started 1-0 and Jack 2-1 over FedEx. I'm going to tell you, he win Tatars versus Ethiopians, which is not bad, you know? Mm-hmm. And then Byzantines over Japanese. All right. And then we have Slam with 2-1 and the game number 4, Twig is Malians and Slam is with the Vikings. All right. Dogao 3-0 to Sobek. He's already Dogao in the main event. Dogao in the main event. And now we're going to check game number 3. Because they start already. CAPOCH and NILI. CAPOCH Britons. NILI with, let's say, the best civilization right now. Malians. Because according to how people speak in this civilization, the first choice, it might be the best. I would play.
Yeah, one
by
of.
The way. Go on.
Yeah, this is one of the best Malians for sure. But still, Brilliants, they were nerfed the same way like all other civilizations, right? So they always were like an S tier or close to it in Arabia. So Britons are still very strong and very decent on those maps, especially in this meta where most of the players playing some militia or archer openings. So it's going to be a tough matchup for Malians anyway. So let's see. I think, and also Britons are really nice to play against Malians. It can be really nice to play the same approach like CAPOCH did. You want to make like 2 TCs because they are cheap, and at the same time you can spam archers, which will be really nice against all the siege.
Okay, I'm just checking right now if I can give you some more information about the group. Well, I will tell you all the information for your group. Now that you are here eating in front of my camera with 4,000 viewers, so I will give you the information. Hopefully that you can, you know. Your group has the Viper, Winchester, Nikov, and Miguel. For now. This is
only 4 players?
Those are 4 players. Still 4 players more, but those are the 4 players that are in your group right now. And we will give all the remaining names, not because I don't want now, because I can't, because it's still people to qualify, so we need to see how it's going to be the seeding and everything, but we will see that after, guys, when this series finishes and when Winchester leave me as a co-caster, because that's going to be after this series. And then Winchester will see the channel carefully because he wants to be. It's really interesting to see how it's going to be the matchups and everything. Remember that Tuesday is the main event, and now we have NILI as already in the south as Malians. He has 2 wood at the back, berries at the back, and the secondary goal at the back. His map is fine. One more time here,
Mr. Much better than CAPOCH map, because the CAPOCH don't have those 2 wood lines on the back, which NILI has, and also berries on the back. As we said before, usually when you have everything on the back, something forward, and in this case, this is a gold, but there is a good wood line in front of it, so it's not super hard to defend. Well, for CAPOCH, the map is not really easy because gold, berries, different spots, wood lines, even on forward are not really greatest. So that's why he's chopping wood under the TC, because he understands that there is no really great lumber camp for him, or go far on the back, probably. That's the only case.
And the approach here, since you are with the Malians with extra pierce armor, should be try to be very aggressive to don't let the Britons, that has been a little bit nerfed because now the archery ranges are working a little bit slower, try to push from the start, because if not, this can be a complicated matchup for NILI, or not? Or you prefer here the Malians?
I think Malians is kind of faster now, but it's hard to say what I prefer. It's better on the player who I'm playing against. But as I said before, Britons are decent. They can show us a lot of interesting things in this matchup. So yeah, let's see.
Remember, guys, that CAPOCH might be not playing his best, but CAPOCH is a super experienced player. It's a beast, and he can win. I don't know if you agree, Winchester. In a good day, CAPOCH can win to anyone.
Yeah, I agree, because of his play style is unique, right? He's always trying, like we saw in the previous games, like he always trying something not standard, not meta. He's trying to play macro at some games where you don't even think about playing macro, like Vikings against Lithuanians. He tries to go for all-in Castle Age. He always does do this. And sometimes, not in this series, but against strong players, he also go for all-in pretty often. Like he goes a lot of Castle Age push, a lot of siege. He knows else for his Mesosive playing. And yeah, CAPOCH is a unique player. And of course, in tournaments, he can beat anyone. And yeah.
Very dangerous player. Okay, we have now how he's taking the elephant, 3 villages of wood at the back. He's already pushing the ostrich, didn't explore any of the players, anything else than their base. They are focusing completely in the economy. We don't see a lot of lame anymore. Almost no lame. Players are just focused completely in this kind of approach right now, Winchester.
Well, I think it's two things. The first one, we started to play non-villager star at some point,
this
and
Barak,
there almost no lane. He's walling. I mean,
okay,
that's fine. If he wants, we could see already a couple of games where players just abandon their berries, especially CAPOCH, right? So in this one, he probably wants to have a safe woodland. He wants to have a safe gold in sacrifice to have berries open, because probably anyway he won't be able to wall everything. So it's easier to wall back, and he will wall back instead of trying to use resources to wall forward. That's a really good idea, actually.
Okay, we can see now Ostrich. Ostrich pushing again, he's doing the house, and he will probably wall till the edge of the map in that area. He didn't explore anything, so he also doesn't know where his opponent is located. He can be where the relic is in the south, or in this area, or on the left. He doesn't really know, so it's kind of like a gamble. And now, NILI after this village is gonna go up with 20 population, while CAPOCH is going up 19 population. Super fast. Palestine here, you know what I would love to see now? A scout by CAPOCH with Britons. Come on. Go a scout.
No, he's the militia already.
I know he's not gonna do it. I know, because also he's not having mill, you know? He's doing this, he's being so popular, and now 2 militias. He's gonna make more than 2? Don't think so. He has not even gold, right? So, again, 2 militias.
And NILI, I think, is this the first time he's okay, he goes for 2 militias, right? And probably he made the same in the first one, or I'm not sure.
No,
I think this is the first time NILI.
In the first one, did archers only. Now he's going with the militias.
So this is the first time we see NILI with the militias, so probably he won't give up the initiative for nothing, and he saw the militia by CAPOCH coming as well. The sad thing that Lion has attacked the NILI, this can be strong. Like, it's a lot of HP, like almost 25%, but Scout is not in a good place for CAPOCH.
Yeah, he's out of the position, and now this is gonna be a bad one here. He's gonna take the militias. Now he has the kill advantage, but he lost more HP that he sold. Now he's going away. Okay, what? Why he's not chasing? Well, okay.
That's an okay move. Yeah, and CAPOCH invests a lot into walls. I don't like it. If you go up earlier, then just abandon walls for a while. You want to be in the driver's seat. You want to attack. You don't want to ignore. You don't want to spend resources for something else. But right now, he's just walling with 2 villagers. He'll probably not complete the walls in time. And with such an early upgrade with double BDX, even as Britons, he won't probably be able to make villagers instantly, to produce the archers without idle. I might be wrong, but I think it's just an incorrect approach.
Britain's bonus, remember, it's faster ships, and now the militias are not going, so he's gonna wall completely at the end.
Ready.
And with those ships, he's still doing villies. He's not idling at all.
Yeah,
Now
that
this
was
is the last
decent.
ship. He's still
I didn't
going.
expect this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of wood. You cannot really use it. You can make blacksmith, but there was no reason for this because you can make fletching. You want to make a mill, but there was like 2 militia. You don't want to go there right now. And he's not completely wallet on the top. If NILI will check it, then probably he'll be in. And it's scary to send a villager there because Scout is full HP.
Yeah, but look at NILI foot on his base now. He's still, well, he's farming, spamming farms. All right, the militia is here. And NILI is, NILI has good echo here. He has production and doing fletching already. He's gonna wall completely. And now he did the mill, but CAPOCH echo is a terrible. 400 wood, man.
He will see the farms now. I mean, it's not the perfect, but it can be okay.
Okay. Yeah, but the problem is that now NILI has fletching. And the bear is exposed. So, with fletching here, he's gonna have in a big problem here. He's not spamming farms yet. He has to spam farm a lot of idle here for CAPOCH, like a lot of idle. He needs to spam farms. Now he's gonna be idle TC. No, he still managed to somehow. CAPOCH managed to have the resources always to keep going, man. What the hell?
Yeah. And
you see,
blacksmith
man?
on the top. Yeah, just need to make flexion and he's fine, but still, he is down about the food.
Yeah, but still. Nearly 27 seconds idle TC. More than CAPOCH. And CAPOCH, 16 seconds. He's now having the farms. Double B tags for both players. The scouts are coming. 3 bullets on goal. And he's stabilized already now. And now, with Britons, that you produce faster with the archery range, he's fine. And NILI might not be able to do damage. I don't know.
And now it's a good power spike for NILI. He could fight a lot while CAPOCH has no fletching, and he has, and he just losing this moment. He was staying in the middle without doing any. I think he could play it more aggressive and try to take the villagers there while CAPOCH has no fletching. And the move by CAPOCH, he again looping around, trying to get the vulnerable villagers. If he'll go on gold, then probably he'll make some damage. Or maybe not, there are some skirms. It seems like NILI is prepared after the previous games.
Yeah, he's fine. He's definitely fine now. He's gonna make more arches, he has skirmishes, but he's gonna try to kill...
Oh, there's a hole! There's a hole between houses! He needs to go in!
Yeah? Yeah, but he's not checking. He's not
yeah,
checking.
He
Didn't notice. He didn't notice. I like your reaction, man. This is full hype mode activated by Winchester, you see?
As usual,
Full hype
man.
mode. Ah,
What
he
did you
didn't
expect?
see. Yeah, he need to go back. There is a hole that he didn't do it. And now he's going to go back with this army. The skirmishes are with fletching. The scout is still alive. But look at the scout for NILI. Idle there for a long time. And that scout could do a lot of damage, man. It could do a lot of damage. Oh no! It in the town center. Well, I have to play the Titanic. I'm sorry.
Oof.
That
This is
was-
where you lose all your advantage, actually.
That was awful. And that's... I mean, he could be NILI in an amazing position. Because check his resources. I mean, he has good economy in the bank. He has Malians that is great. He has the scout, like full HP that he can kill. How many skirmishes he can kill with that scout? A lot.
Yeah, a lot of skirms for sure.
A lot for sure, you know. And now, who is coming is CAPOCH here, because the KD is 7-5 because he hit the town center. Well, that's multitasking, guys. That's multitasking. You are focusing several spots, and sadly, you miss for 1 second, because you don't need to miss these units for more than 1 second, Winchester. You miss for
By
1
the way,
second and you lose.
NILI is using market. He need like 100 more, and right now, if CAPOCH will deny the bears, it's going to be a little bit painful because NILI could not play Cap without those bears. Okay, he will a little bit late, but if it could be a little bit earlier, then could be a really good damage there.
Yeah, but imagine if he didn't lose all that army now. He's on the way to Castles, man. Malian's economy, what happened, man, with Malians, man?
CAPOCH is kind of late with the market, right?
Yeah, they are sick, man. Yeah, but they are sick with the economy, man. Look at the uptime by NILI here. What the hell? Well, this is nice. We have now NILI that is 0-2 behind, and it was looking that with that eating TC was going to be in a big deal, in a big problem. He's up to Castle Age, and he's doing now the armor. He's gonna go skirmishes. You think is the way the play here?
Archer, maybe later skirms and with ballistic, but right now he probably will lose some archers. I don't know why CAPOCH didn't go closer with the skirms. I think he need to trade there.
CAPOCH is up. CAPOCH is up to Castle is now with 4 villages more. Might lose this army. The scout, as you can see, high value. And he's taking the skirms, he's taking the archers, he's gonna kill all the army here. But CAPOCH is still coming with archers to the woodline.
Scout is idling,
Okay.
why?
What happened? What'd you say? Sorry, distortion.
Scout was on stake ground in attack skirms for
Okay.
a while. Yeah, the bad thing for CAPOCH that when you go up later, you want to have those fights better for you. You want to win this kind of fights.
But he take a village and now he's moving the woodline here. Yes, they have food and gold, not a lot of wood. That's the problem. So what armies he's going to do? Skirmishes he can't make it. Elite skirmishes he can make it. NILI or will be with the resources at the limit he can buy. Okay, Botkin, now elite skirmisher. But with elite skirmishers, you're not gonna make any damage. I wouldn't be surprised that now CAPOCH is going stable.
What I have a spoiler for this game.
Yeah.
NILI will go against skirms. Skirms is expensive, so he won't be able to make a TC. And CAPOCH, once he'll be in Castle Age, he'll drop like 2 TCs. And guess what? Yes, Siege Workshop, which counter all the skirms, which are expensive. So it's going to be kind of a repetition of game 1 and game 2, at least from this perspective.
Okay. NILI 37 villages, 12 army, 40 11, and now Skirmish is going to be able to
Oh,
raid.
he's not
Okay.
going for skirms. TC instead of skirms. Finally, that's a good
Nice.
decision by NILI.
Nice. Yeah, because he's not really needed, right? But now he's doing the +2 armor, +2 attack, +2 armor. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Yep, Siege Workshop, Town Center on the top. You need to queue up the Mangonel, and next wood will be an XTC, I guess, on stone or somewhere.
I have
Stone
news,
is
guys.
missing.
I have news for many people that is Slam fans. Slam qualified to King of the Desert 5. He's gonna be in the main event. The Canadian Slam qualified to the main event. Slam Boy, it's in the main event as well. The Canadian, and oh man, let's see if he's gonna be his tournament, Mr. Winchester, because honestly, we will talk about that later if you want. I feel that not being in Gamer Legion can be relaxed for him. But
Yeah,
that will
maybe.
be another topic. Yeah.
Actually, you're right here. The first TC, by the way, by CAPOCH, I kind of don't like it. I think on Zone it would be better, but it depends on what he plans to go further. And yeah, of course, congrats to Slam. That's a really good achievement.
Ooh, the Mangonel,
CAPOCH did an attack round. He did an attack round, but now NILI is still not reacting. Kind of sloppy. by him.
Okay. But he is still attacking. CAPOCH is still going forward. NILI has more army, but man, the games are being so similar.
Yeah,
Like CAPOCH
exactly.
get the economy lead, obviously with different approaches because different civilizations. He has the Mongol, and again, CAPOCH just have siege to counter this, and we don't see a single stable here for NILI to go few knights. I mean, CAPOCH has 0 army, literally, basically. So if you go knights, you kill everything now. But no, it's not happening, man. What's going on?
Yeah,
Another
that's
TC.
kind of unusual thing. NILI, at least at this one, he prioritized the TC over than the Elite Skirm upgrade, so he shouldn't be that much behind in Eco. But right now, it doesn't look good for him. I mean, he's losing a lot of time already with not booming 3 TCs like his opening do.
And not only that, he has CAPOCH has Boso and Horse Collar. Only double attacks.
Upgrades, exactly.
Only
yeah,
double
they
attacks. 12 villages behind. He has a lot of skirmishes. He's going to skirmishes every game, basically.
Yeah, this is the third game he goes for skirms.
If you think. And his skirms are expensive, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
So-
especially then, and they're not that great for attack, right? They're good for defense, but not for attack, because right now he has like tons of skirms, but what for? What he can do, what he can achieve with them? He invested a lot into them. They're so expensive, much more
Yeah.
expensive rather than archers.
Yeah, you can see how the military numbers from CAPOCH is the minimum. CAPOCH is reading the games like a book open, you know, like seriously. He see like, okay, he's doing skirmishes, I'm booming. I'm doing 3 TCs, I'm booming. Now it's stable, finally, for NILI. So he has 18 farmers. If you do 2 knights, CAPOCH have nothing. But the truth is that you need to go forward because Britons booming.
Yeah, but also the idea that once you see the knights, you can go behind your walls, right? It's right now CAPOCH is playing so aggressive with his mangonels. Otherwise, he can just stay inside and don't take damage. And at the same time, yes, there is a stable, but there is like plus 10 farms more for Britons. That's huge. Economy is just much, much better.
Okay. Let's see what is gonna happen here now. He has the mangle, he's gonna tag those skirmishes. Okay. I think, guys, you are being too harsh because this is about brackets, about the seeding, about many things. Because maybe NILI is playing against CAPOCH. CAPOCH is top 16 in the world, and it was seeded like this. And maybe if CAPOCH was playing against other names, like, I don't know, I don't want to say any other names to don't respect others, but if he was playing in different position, for example, if the brackets were different, maybe he's winning the decider. But we have to remember that CAPOCH is much better player than what we think. So it's not easy. It's not easy to play against these players. And I don't like those comments in the chat, because people try to play their best, and that's it. You know?
Did they blame NILI or what?
Yeah, they are doing some comments that I don't like in the chat. Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway,
guys. I mean,
one.
I mean, it's always. Yeah, there is one important thing that I can say that it's always looks like, okay, there's 2.5 players. I have a lot of idols in the TC houses and stuff, even in the finals of the tournament, etc. But you just need to remember one thing: every player plays same like the opponent allows him to play. So if you see the mistakes by NILI, it means that CAPOCH forced him to make all those mistakes. With all his raids, for example, with all his moves, he require NILI always react, always do a lot of things. And even about skirms, maybe CAPOCH is playing this approach only because NILI going skirms. If NILI would do something different, CAPOCH, for example, would play much more aggressive and just destroy NILI if he would not go for skirms. So it's always about response, always about how you read the game, and this is much harder than even we cast it, even I cast, even Mem cast, even any player cast, because it's impossible to cover all angles of the game.
And because Winchester, when we're watching, we have the POV open for both. Now,
exactly.
If you put CAPOCH, you see this. If you put NILI, you see this. He doesn't know exactly what the opponent is doing. And remind me this: CAPOCH is on the way to Imperial. On the way to Imperial on minute 30. That only means one thing: he's playing according to during this series every game better than the previous one. Everyone is playing better than the previous one, with almost no idle TC because he's playing amazing. He has 100 delays. He's gonna make it now with a cast of forward, and it's so damn complicated. Here, NILI, he's gonna have some good economy here. With 83 delays, he has 41 farmers. He might go up to Imperial very, very soon, but the timing, the momentum is here. You know, this wall is crazy. I'm here, Winchester, to defend NILI. What the hell, man? Unbelievable, you know? Unbelievable. And now, with 2 mangolos, crossbows, the castle in top of that hill, and he's gonna be able to do the job. He's up to Imperial now. Okay. And castle in top of that hill, you have to be careful. The knights are coming, but I'm always honest, Winchester. And when I don't like something, I don't care who I'm casting, who I'm not casting. I'm always trying to be objective, and CAPOCH is just a better player than many others, you know. And probably, if instead of NILI was another player, the result here will be the same. The brackets and the matchups are complicated, Winchester. It depends a lot who are you facing, you know. Sebastian, this week, qualified, you know, and last weekend, you know what happened, you know. And that doesn't mean that the players. Maybe Sebastian, instead of who played today, play another and he doesn't qualify, or vice versa, you know, who knows. Anyway, let's focus now in this one. Crossbows, he's gonna kill the monk? Yes, he will. Honestly, the population now is definitely so big advantage here for CAPOCH. 23 villages more, and the castle almost on his face. NILI will make a castle here, on a nice position, but the problem, Winchester, is the timing, is the momentum.
And this is kind of a repetition of game 1 for me, but now CAPOCH is playing this much smoother. Like an early Imperial Age for him, he didn't lose any mangonel, for example. Right now he can use it against the skirms if he wants to, and at the same time he's not trying to play across all the map with civilization, which is probably slightly worse in super late stage. He's just going middle, just building the castle, taking important hills. And right now, even consider that NILI having 3 relics, CAPOCH will just say something like, "Thank you for taking these relics to me, I will take it." So he's just pushing CAPOCH in the middle, and it's going to be really hard to NILI to respond right now. The response before he gets all the upgrades in Imperial Age. And GG call.
GG call. GG call, guys. GG call. CAPOCH win 3-0 to NILI, and we have everyone already qualified because just now, Jack is in the main event, Winchester.
Wow, 3-1 or 3-2?
Jack 3-1 in the main event against FedEx. So,
solid.
Whoa.
That's solid.
What the hell, man? What the hell? Yeah, 3-0 CAPOCH over NILI with, in this one, CAPOCH just booming won the game, basically. And his economy was again much better. CAPOCH has played very, very solid this one. I think NILI got chances, especially in the first game. You know, the second game with Dravidians is complicated, and in this one, definitely, I think when he lost those units against the TC, I don't know. I think that was the game. It started to snowball from there.
Yeah, I think the first game was closest for sure. But again, every game is too many skirms. Just focus more on crossbows. Skirms are good, but not in early castle age because they're super expensive. If he would play, I don't really exactly remember the first one, but could be much more chances. Jack FedEx is 2-2, yeah.
But then it was it's the dashboard, man. The dashboard say 3-1. Just look, I'm gonna show you the dashboard here right now. Look, guys. I see win Jack 1, win Jack 2, win Jack 3, 3-1 the dashboard, and then they're playing game 5. If you check here, you can see how it say that Jack won the game, but now they are playing the game number 5. So if you want, we can move there then to game number 5. Do you want to stay?
Of course, let's go.
Okay. If you watch this on YouTube, the one NILI CAPOCH, thumb up, guys.